Welcome to Hallex Labs. We're starting a new channel, Pyrotechnic Compositions. Today we're going to make a black powder fountain. First thing we're going to do is we're going to measure out 25 grams of charcoal, 55 grams or 60 grams of potassium nitrate, and then 12 grams of sulfur. Here I have 14. It'll all work. I'm going to take it and pour it into a dish. My potassium nitrate contains anti-cake mix, which if you didn't know, prevents it from clumping up. We're going to mix this up, and I'll do that in a second. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our dowel. I'm going to start off with whatever your ramrod's going to be. Align it with the paper, and then roll. This is commonly used because the friction between the papers will create a strong enough barrier to pressurize it. Pressurize anything you need within it, and it'll keep it sturdy and steady, stable. I'm going to roll it off, down, and then tape this. Doesn't have to be perfect, it's gonna burn up either way. Just try and get it so it stays. Next we're gonna take bentonite powder. I'm going to take bentonite powder. I'm using cheap kitty litter. All work as long as it's small pellets. Grind it up into an airfloat powder so that we can compact it into the bottom layer. Many clays don't burn, which is why they're used as a bottom layer. It's easy to compress. So we're going to start by compressing. I'm going to take some, pour it onto a sheet. Once I feel I have a decent amount, start with the mallet process. Pour some down, ramrod. You're going to want to go slow so that it doesn't uplift. And then repeat. This only need enough for the bottom layer. Some people prefer wetting it to get in a clay, but I don't recommend it because upon drying it will break. My shell is thin, but it will work. As you see, it forms a nice powder on the bottom. It works pretty well. Next we're going to take this once mixed. I'll come back once it's mixed. We're going to take this and pour it onto a new sheet of paper and do the same thing we did with the clay to then compact it into the second layer. Start off. Want to go so that it stays tight. What I recommend doing as I do for other things, is marking your dowel so that you know when to finish. But I'm going to go right about to the top, just for the sake of it. And we're going to repeat this process until we get up higher. This composition itself should make right around 1.5 of these, so feel free to make as many as you wish. Doesn't need to be compacted hard. Anything that I do not use, I will use in the following one, making a second or third. Just about done with this one. We have a lot more powder left, as this is only a small chunk. Pour down some more. Repeat this process until you get near the top. It won't make a difference. If you can see it, it's up there. We're going to take the rest. There's some of the bentonite powder and layer it on the top to create a funnel. And I need a little more. Once again, this is air float. Air float everything. You don't want to pour it all at once. You want to do gradual in pounds. Almost finished. Now we are finished. All we have to do now is make a nozzle and light it. The last few inches are going to be cut off for the saving of time. We have it here. I'm going to make a fuse and come back. Alright, we're going to start this off. I'm doing it in a pile of snow for obvious reasons. Trying to get my fuse lit.